You know what time it is. It's live time. So uh, today is a bit busy. Um, I don't know where they're finding it from, but it's looking pretty busy in the yard. It's not real sunny, but it is warm. It is warm. Let's see if you can. Oh, got to hit it twice for some reason. I don't know if you can see them or not. I know if I come up close, like look, we got red, we got yellow. I just saw red come in. So that means the red maples are starting to pop. Some little fluorescent yellow looking pollen. There's big pollen bags coming in. Here's some red. Did you see it? Let's see if we can find some more red pollen coming in. They are working it. They are working. Look at that yellow pollen bags. So, seen some red, some yellow, all kinds of yellow. I know, right? It rained yesterday, and this is just one colony, so they are pollinating up. We'll say that. Let's see if I can find another. This one is really insanely busy too. They decided to pull it in. Yeah, it's about go time. As long as I got a black jacket on, so hopefully I don't get zapped. But they are moving insanely fast today, trying to bring it in. Many as can get in and out. That's what's happening. One just landed on my head, right behind my ear. I thought it was going to sting me, but it didn't. But yeah, all of them are just dragging it in as fast as they can move. Fast as they can move it in and out. They are getting it, bouncing off my head, off of everything. I don't know where they're coming from. They're bringing it from behind me somewhere. But it's about 70 degrees here today, and they are working. Look at this colony. I mean, they are flat getting it, son. I mean, there are, look at those pollen bags. And they're not coming off my pollen sub. Look at, they're like fluorescent green. It's a fluorescent green looking pollen. And red pollen's coming in. But they're busting it out. Literally busting it out. Let's see if I can look at that. I mean, it's kind of crazy for the middle of January. Kind of crazy. And that pollen is very bright yellow, like fluorescent looking. Look how fluorescent looking that is. And how much they're jamming on there. I mean, they are just getting it. And then there's some like red. So maybe there's a little bit of red maple popping. It's hard to say. Hard to say. But they are getting it. Let's see. It might be easier to see this one. Zoom it out. Yeah, there's some maple, but that bright fluorescent yellow stuff is what I'm curious about. they're kind of coming at an angle. And some of them are moving a little bit. I mean, obviously little smaller clusters. This is a Carney colony here. And that's the one that I gave a little boost. They're slowly getting out and starting to get stuff over there. There's a yellow jacket. Look at. See the bee attacking the yellow jacket? But the bees are, they're going pretty crazy. I mean, all of them are just going insane. This one's dragging so much pollen in. Look at that. That's a Carney colony too, so I guess they figured it's time to start ramping up. There is some red maples make yellow pollen. Then I do have red pollen, so I don't know where that's coming from. Then I've seen it on just a few bees, not a lot. There, one just went in. Crap. See if we can find another one, because this one's on the red. Fluorescent, they got yellow, there's red. Right there going in the colony. Look at that. Look at that bag. Look at that bag of pollen. That's right. All that weight you hauled, lady, you need a break. I mean, something has turned on in the bee yard today. There went another red one in. They're just chilling out over here, catching some wind. There went another red one. Maybe they found some Cheetos. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Cheeto dust. Henbit or purple dead nettles around there. Okay. But I mean, honestly, I don't see anything blooming. They're finding it somewhere. There's a red one. Walking in, you see it? I mean, they're just landing everywhere. Here's one landed on me. Hold on, let's see if I can get a good picture of that. See, that's like a green yellow. The girls are they are moving it today. Pollen, 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 pollen. Just bringing it in. Yellows, oranges, red. They are getting it. In all of them. Especially that one back there, that blue colony. They're wrecking it. I mean, they're moving as fast as they can. Just in and out, in and out. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, just as much pollen as they can drag in, they're dragging in. Norway maple. See, you guys know all these different plants. I'm not that good with the plants. But I do know there's some colonies that found that red stuff and some that haven't, right? All of these have found the yellow. I mean, that's a good sign, right? Pollen coming in, queen laying. At least that's kind of the rule of thumb people try to go by. But I mean, these are astronomical. I mean, in my opinion, they're like big sacks of pollen. I mean, there's some healthy girls right there. Look at all that pollen in there. They're just loading it in. Love it. Love it. We love it. And hopefully, let's go check over here. I feel like that one on the end is dead. I feel like it, but maybe it's not. It's kind of carny too. So, yep, they're bringing in pollen. So I feel like Oprah, and you get pollen, and you get pollen, and you get pollen, and even you on the end, you get pollen, even though you don't have that many bees in there. I mean, they're working it, all of them. I was surprised to see that much pollen. And like I said, guys, once there's pollen of any natural type, look at there. Nothing in the Ultra Bee. That's pretty typical. And so it makes it feel good when you start seeing all these girls trying to run all that pollen in there and fill it up. Let's get some babies. Let's go, babies. I mean, they should pack this thing out pretty quick. At that pace, they should do some pretty good things. Let me go around to that light blue box on the end so I don't get stung in the face. Might still get stung in the face, but matter of fact, there's their entrance excluder. Evidently, it was something. Whoops, sorry girl. About like that. See how long it takes them to reorient to that corner and find a way in. Maybe we'll see a bunch of pollen stacked up. You see, they're like, hey, you messed us up over here. Bags and bags and bags. Let me see if I can let them in. Yeah, they got confused because they didn't know how to get in. Look at that. Look at that girl right there. You go, girl. Her pollen looks like little hearts on. Look at it. It looks like little hearts on the side of it. I got one. They're landing on my phone. You go, girls. The amount of pollen. Look at. They're just loading it in, guys. Yeah, she's a weightlifter for sure. Look at that. Something turned on after the rain. Look at that. Look at all that on her. Holy cow. Look at that. You win. Look at, she's even got it on her forehead. They're just big clumps, guys. Big clumps everywhere. Everyone's got it. They're going to blow up. Yep. Wonderful, wonderful. So, guys, it is only January 18th. So, hopefully we don't get another cold like we did last year, where it was warm like this, then it snowed, then it got warm like this, then it snowed. But, you know, if they can get out and get it today, that's a wonderful thing. They definitely have pollen on their mind. And that's a glorious, glorious thing. And they're just packing it in. I mean, all of them packing it in. So that makes me excited. That makes me happy. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you the 70 degrees and bees down here go crazy. All right, this is that small colony, and they still trying to get right, I think. Let's see. This is the one I added. Yeah, they're small cluster of carnies, but girls, fine job. Keep up the good work. They don't like me opening the top, that's for sure. But they're surviving right now. I wish you guys could see the bees in the air with this camera. I mean, they're everywhere. Maybe you're getting little glints of light off of them, but they look good right now. But anyway, guys, and did I miss a question? Let me flip this around. There we go. Someone asking what the star meant. Oh yeah, they subscribe to the channel. I mean, not subscribe. They I guess it is still a subscription. They're members of the channel. And let's see what the feeder's doing. So I guess if they're not bringing pollen in, they're over here getting this Apis biologics. And looks like I need to put some more straw in it because it's kind of weighted down. So it is it's a madhouse, guys. They're getting liquid feed and natural pollen. So how will Bob know if nectar starts flowing? They'll stop getting on that feed behind me. They already stopped on the pollen sub, right? The pollen sub over there. They're not doing that anymore because there's natural pollen. And once that feed bucket over here shuts down, there will be, you know, they're only going to have, when they stop going to that feed bucket, that tells me, hey, there's some nectar coming in, and I'll stop feeding them until it's time again, you know. But it's, or if I make a split, put it right on top of them. But yeah, that's the craziness. The bees are going insane today. I hope you guys have a great day, and you know, we'll see you on the next stream. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.